Following a summit in Ankara, Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto and President Recep Tayyip Erdogan announced their intention to establish a joint venture involving strategic defense companies from both countries. Indonesia wants to be part of the Khan fifth-generation national fighter jet project, and similarly, we are interested in developing submarines with Turkish defense industry partners, Subianto said at a joint press conference. While details of specific companies or technology contributions remain confidential, the joint venture is expected to deepen defense industry ties. The agreement follows a February collaboration between Turkish drone manufacturer Baykar and Indonesia's Republicorp to establish a drone production facility in Indonesia. Indonesia's interest in Turkey's Khan fighter jet program is not without reason, amidst the apparent setbacks in its involvement in South Korea's KF-21 fighter jet project. While Jakarta initially committed to funding 20% of the development costs, financial delays, reduced contributions, and unfulfilled payments have hampered the collaboration. In addition, allegations of technology leaks involving Indonesian technicians have strained relations, but South Korea continues to engage Jakarta, in part because of Indonesia's status as an early export customer for the KF-21. Indonesia's previous collaboration with South Korea's Daewoo Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering on submarines has also been plagued by delays. Jakarta's potential partnership with Turkey on submarine production could offer an opportunity for a restart, although its track record raises questions about the long-term commitment and implementation of the project. Turkey's defense ministry recently announced significant progress on its ambitious naval projects, including the national submarine, the TF-2000 air defense destroyer, and the national aircraft carrier. Defense cooperation between Indonesia and Turkey appears to be entering a new, more strategic phase, with a more pragmatic and mutually beneficial approach, with both countries recognizing the need to expand cooperation beyond the sale of military equipment to joint production and technology transfer. This move not only demonstrates Indonesia's seriousness in building its defense independence, but also strengthens Turkey's position as a major player in the global defense industry. President Erdogan, in his statement, emphasized that Turkey is ready to share knowledge and technology with friendly countries such as Indonesia, especially in strategic projects such as fifth-generation fighter jets and submarines. He highlighted the importance of cooperation based on trust and shared geopolitical vision. Turkey and Indonesia are two big countries that have the potential to shape a new defense order in this multipolar world, Erdogan said. Turkey's national fighter jet project, the Khan, is currently in the advanced stages of development, with its first successful test flight taking place in early 2024. The aircraft is designed to replace the F-16 and is projected to be the backbone of the Turkish Air Force in the coming decade. Indonesia's participation in this program, although still in the negotiation stage, has the potential to open up great opportunities in the development of high-tech capabilities in the aerospace sector. For Indonesia, participation in the Khan project is also an effort to secure alternative partners after the uncertainty that overshadowed its involvement in the KF-21 project with South Korea. By joining the Khan program, Indonesia can ensure access to cutting-edge fighter jet technology, while developing local production capabilities through clearer and more structured technology transfer. In addition to the aerospace sector, the maritime sector is also a major focus in the strategic dialogue between the two countries. Indonesia views Turkey as an ideal partner in the development and production of modern submarines. Turkey has proven its capabilities by building the Rice-class submarine and developing its own national submarine program. The success of these projects makes Turkey a country that is not only capable of producing, but also designing naval weapon systems independently. Turkey is also developing a new type of submarine with stealth technology and more advanced underwater combat capabilities. This technology is very interesting for Indonesia, which has so far relied on submarines in collaboration with South Korea but has not yet achieved optimal results. The problems of delays, delivery, and even limitations in technology transfer are important lessons for Jakarta to choose partners with a more solid track record. Indonesia's desire to strengthen its underwater capabilities is not without reason. Indonesia's strategic geographical position as an archipelagic country and located on international sea lanes requires a submarine fleet that is capable of maintaining sovereignty and ensuring the security of its territorial waters. Through cooperation with Turkey, Indonesia hopes to accelerate the realization of the Navy modernization program. As a NATO country that is not only a user but also a developer of advanced weapon systems, Turkey provides a guarantee of stability and certainty in long-term cooperation. This is important for Indonesia, which has so far been looking for strategic partners outside the West and East in building the independence of its defense industry. If realized, the partnership between Indonesia and Turkey has the potential to change the landscape of the defense industry in Asia and Eurasia. This collaboration will also strengthen the bargaining position of both countries in the increasingly competitive and complex global geopolitical arena. With the right synergy, both can be successful examples for other developing countries that want to pursue independence in the field of defense technology. This strategic step emphasizes that both Indonesia and Turkey do not want to be just consumers, but also major players in the global defense industry. By strengthening this cooperation, both countries send a message that a new era has begun, an era in which developing countries begin to determine their own security future.